Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Task, a simple but powerful tool that integrates with Gmail and Google Calendar. You can use it to create task lists, turn emails into tasks, set up recurring tasks, and make your to-dos show up on your calendar. You can access it right from Gmail, so right over here you'll see on the side, or your calendar. Once you have it set up, you'll see this little tasks icon down here at the bottom that I have checked. Or you can go to the tasks dashboard by typing in tasks.google.com, and this allows you to see all of your tasks and lists in one place. Like other Google tools, this syncs across devices. We're going to start by creating a task list to help you organize different kind of work. So maybe you want a list for email follow-up, another for lesson ideas, another for personal stuff. So when you open Google Tasks over here, and again it's this little check mark with the circle around it, you're going to create a task list. So over here you'll see I have my task list. So mine are, these are my different task lists, but you can go to create a new list and you can just give it a name, and then we'll hit done, and you can add tasks manually to your list, or you can just switch between your different lists at any time. Once you have a list, you can add tasks by clicking the add button right here and give it a name. You can add details. You can add subtasks if you want. And then you can also add a due date or time. You can also change the sorting options. So if I go back up to my lists, if I go up here, I can sort by my order, which is my custom order, how I want the tasks to appear. You can sort by date, which is going to obviously change them to what has to be done first. Let me go into a different list so you can see. You can sort by starred recently, which I don't think I have any. And then you can also sort by title. So that's just going to put it in alphabetical order. If you choose my order, it lets you drag and drop things around your list so you can move around when you want them to pop up. So that's how that works. One of my personal favorite features is turning emails into tasks. So in Gmail, you're going to open up an email that needs attention. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to choose Add to Tasks up here. And then you'll notice this little link down here. Gmail auto-populates the task title with the email subject, and it links back to the email right here. So here's the title, and here's the link right back to that email. So I can go here and I can just make a change. I'm going to call this concert help. I'm going to give a date. So this is going to be December 9th. I'm going to set the time for 7 p.m. And then if I had something that was repeating, I could also select this option here. So say there was a concert every week. I can select this repeat option right here, and I can choose repeats every week starting December 9th and then ends, whatever the date is here, and I could hit done. And now that will show up every week on that day that you chose as a reminder. You'll also see now when I do that, it shows up on my calendar as a recurring event. The cool thing about this too is that you can immediately archive the email once you've added it to tasks, because now you have that email here in your tasks and you also have it on your calendar. So if I go here, there is a link right there that goes directly back to the email. So you don't have to have a cluttered up inbox. You can just access it from those two spots. Note that you do have to have this check marked here in order to see the tasks on your calendar. So this can be helpful for repeating tasks, like if you send a weekly newsletter or check your grades every month or sync your grades every Friday or schedule parent calls. Those recurring tasks can help you handle that. Just an aside that shared tasks or subtasks cannot be set to repeat, only the main task that you've created. When you have finished a task, you just check it off. When you finish it, I'm going to check this task off right here. Okay, and then you'll notice it shows up under completed down here. So I can always see my completed tasks. I can put them back on the list just like Google Keep works if you want to put up back on the list, or you can clear them from the bottom just by hitting that trash icon down here. On your calendar, you can also drag an event to a different day so it shows up then instead. And if it's a repeating task, it's going to say, oh, this one or all of them. So I'm just going to choose this one, and then that event is moved to a different day. You can also mark your events complete right here from Google Calendar. I think though for this one it doesn't actually disappear from your Gmail tasks, so just keep in mind it might still appear there, but it does go off your calendar, which is nice. This dashboard again lets you kind of move your lists around, so you can put the ones that you need most up front, and that's pretty much how it works. Couple suggestions. I use multiple lists. You can turn reminder emails or parent communications into tasks so that they don't get lost and they show up on your calendar. Weekly or monthly routines can be for things like attendance, progress tracking, newsletters, MTSS stuff. And at the end of the week, you can clear out or review your completed tasks to feel accomplished for the next week. So that's it. With just a few clicks, you can turn your inbox into actionable tasks, keep them organized, schedule them on your calendar, and automate recurring work. Thanks so much for watching.